Wells of Life is a faith-based charity committed to seeing the total transformation of people, families, and communities living in the remote rural villages of Uganda, East Africa. We serve the daily needs of some of the most vulnerable people on the planet by providing access to clean water, sanitation, and hygiene services. Our goal for each family is to provide them with the tools and knowledge to help them move out of the generational extreme poverty that holds them back from living a life consistent with the rest of the developing world. 1 in 3 families where we work lives in extreme poverty on less than $1.90 a day. The majority of single-room homes are mud, sticks, and thatch, and typically have no electricity or lights, dirt floors, no plumbing or infrastructure, no toilet, toxic open-fire kitchens for cooking, and no direct access to clean water. 1 in 5 children die before their 5th birthday, 1 every 21 seconds, from waterborne pathogens and microorganisms that cause diseases like cholera, dysentery, typhoid, and dehydration, lethal to both young and old people. 40 billion productive hours a year are wasted in Africa, walking miles along dusty paths and roads just to find a source, often of contaminated, dirty water. The vast majority of this work falls on young girls and moms. They are reduced to being water carriers. Not only does this reduce their ability to get an education, but it also puts them at risk of danger as they walk miles along dusty and hazardous paths in all weathers, miles from their home. Every day that's wasted time, missed opportunities, and lost potential. We cannot afford to look at these challenges in Africa as being separate from the rest of the world. Every day, continents and people are becoming more intertwined. We believe that what affects one of us impacts all of us. America and Africa are more similar than we are different. Just like your family, families in East Africa have hopes and dreams for a brighter tomorrow. Over the past 10 years, we've worked with over 500 rural villages, drilling and constructing clean water wells, and lifting up over 500,000 lives. But we've learned that simply providing a clean water well is just not enough. It is just the beginning. Without proper whole community education on safe sanitation and hygiene practices, people are still susceptible to major illnesses and even death. Through our WASH program, we commit up to 1 year to each village, and through weekly sanitation and hygiene training by our dedicated traveling WASH officers, communities become better empowered and equipped to overcome the many challenges that affect their daily health and even survival. Illness and death caused by waterborne diseases drastically decrease, and school attendance goes up now that children no longer have to spend their time walking for miles each day to carry water. Women and children are no longer bound to being water carriers, but now have the opportunity to dream bigger. Entire families can now focus on spending more productive time together, and entire villages now have opportunities and new hope to transform themselves and begin to move out of the cycle of generational poverty. Basic human compassion can change the world, and so we say, the world needs someone like you. Together we can transform the lives of generations of the most vulnerable people on the planet, one village, one family, and one person at a time.